All right, y'all. Many of you might remember this person, Nury Martinez. Boy, she's real bottom heavy. Anyway, this woman was the LA City Council president, and she and a group of other brown people were caught on audio being a racist. And everything they were doing politically was targeting and really just being against the black community there. And of course, they got called out. They had the big city council meeting telling them to get out. People did not want them there anymore. Well, she is saying her life has not been right since all of this happened. And, somehow I just don't feel bad for her. It's just not in me to feel bad for her. So let's get into this story, y'all. This is former city council president says a year since her racist remarks were leaked has been painful. So apparently, she's not working and her husband is not working. So she said it's been difficult, very difficult. So the former president of the Los Angeles City Council, who was caught on tape comparing the black son of a colleague to a monkey. Oh boy. Saying indigenous Mexicans were ugly, said in an exclusive interview that she's not racist. Don't racists always say that? Every racist on the planet will tell you, I'm not racist. What I said wasn't racist. That's not race. They always do that, don't they? Well, she's doing it and paid a huge, huge, huge price for her comments. Nury Martinez, who stepped down a year ago amid an uproar over comments, told Telemundo 52 and NBC 4 in Los Angeles that she has had a long, painful year since the comments recorded in 2021 in a closed door meeting were leaked. She said she is absolutely not racist and pointed out that her work shows the contrary because she has worked on empowering women of color. Okay, well, which women of color? The ones that look like you? You know, from what we saw, y'all were acting against the black community. So you must mean the ones that look like you. So then, as a result of the comments, I let go of my position as the first Latina president of the city council. I paid a huge, huge, huge price for the insensitive comments I made. She said she maintained that her use of the phrase um, looks like a little monkey was not intended to be um so she said when she made that comment, she was not saying anything about the skin color of this councilman's black son. Well, usually, historically, when monkey is used, it's always used towards black men, women, and children. I'm just saying. So instead, she was using a descriptive phrase that was often used in her home growing up when she was a child. So you just grew up in a very racist environment. You're just admitting it. Nonetheless, she said she should not have aimed her comments at the young boy. I live with so much shame every day and so much guilt, especially around the little boy. But I think my political differences with his father on the council and the friction over the last 2 years that I was council president and guided the city through, the pandemic. I walked into the council meeting so frustrated and so angry that I took it out on an innocent little boy, and I should have known better, she said. Oh, boy. So she just said the things that she said about, because remember, she was even putting down other Latinos, calling them short, dark, and ugly. She said that was just a horrible joke and something I should never have said, and I own it. I have to live with this, she said. I don't feel bad for her. All of this could have been avoided if you would have sat your butt on your job and did it. See, this is the problem all across America when these people go on jobs to attack folks over race. That right there tells me the person doing the attacking is lazy because their mind is not set on doing their job every day. Their mind is like they're in a playground and they got to attack another kid on the playground. You're not doing your job. Your mind and your focus is not on your job, and you should be fired. You should be fired. If that's not your main priority when you walk in the door, and harassing people and being a racist is your top priority, you should be fired because you're not doing your job. So, anyway, Martinez made other remarks about Bonin, and he was the man, he's a white council member that has a black adopted child. Popularity with Los Angeles black community, another council member, Kevin De Leon, and he's running for reelection. And I did see the article on that last week. He is running for reelection. Also was criticized for his comments at the meeting, but has not resigned and has announced reelection. So all members at the meeting issued apologies after protest and backlash. Yeah, because they did not intend for that to come out, y'all. I think that kind of took them all by surprise that somebody made that recording public. Somebody made it public. And that's the thing. They never found out who leaked that audio. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care who leaked the audio. The bottom line is she was sitting in her position, and she was sitting there and using her political power to hurt black people. And for that, I will never feel sorry for this woman. And she should not be allowed into political office ever again. I wouldn't even put her in a leadership role because you never know when she'll flip back to that same thing again. You just what's that saying? Once somebody show you who they are, believe them. And she's already showed us exactly who and what she is. Period. So, as far as Nury Martinez, rough year, and she's struggling, and her husband lost his job, and yeah, well, get over it. People deal with that every day. What makes you so different? Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, Nury Martinez. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.